Alright everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now in preparation for the rescue mission to the Mun to rescue Bob Kerman, I'm going to make myself a nice little rover so we can traverse the surface of the Mun without great difficulty. So as you guys can see, I already have a bit of a rough draft for what I'm planning on doing. Now as you can see, this thing has 6 nicely adjusted wheels, and the whole reason I started this before actually, starting the episodes, because it's always hard to find out which way this will actually go. If you're going forward, you'll think you're going backward, and it gets weird, and I didn't want to have to struggle with that in front of all of you. However, we do have ourselves a basic little design, and I also noted some of the flaws that this thing has, and since I did test this at night, the first thing we're going to attach is a nice little lamp up front. Now I'm thinking 2 nice little headlights will do the job, but that's actually not going to work because of angle snapping. Never mind. Alright, so let me just, it's D to do this. Alright, so let's just put on 2 nice little lights here. Since I don't really plan on driving on the dark side of the Mun, it is always helpful to have some lights on here. You know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. I think that'll look nice, actually. Okay, so now that we have our lights on here, actually, you know what? Might just need like 1 central light, actually. Here, let's see which one consumes less power. Okay, that's 1.2, and that's 2.4. Never mind. Alright, let's just use the big guy here. Is there any way I can like snap this on to like the front right here? It does not look like I can do that. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to snap it up here. Or no, please work with me. Oh goodness gracious, I hate angle snapping sometimes. Here, let me turn off the angle snap. Let's see if that helps. Okay, here, wait, I got this. Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, now let's just put it like this and try and center it to the best of our ability. Okay. Now, since we are planning on going to go and rescue Bob, this thing will need 2 seats. Alright, so let's just see. Can we like put 2 seats on the sides? Oh wow, look at this. This is gonna work pretty good. Alright, let me just make sure this is nice and symmetrical, just so we don't have to worry about that in the long run. Okie doke, so now that we have our nice little seats right here, I do need to put on some solar panels. Okie dokie. Let's see here. I'm not sure actually, because I know some of these do extend, so not sure here. Maybe I should like put them on the end, or like no. What if I put them like up here? I don't know. Here, I want to have like a good big solar panel. I don't know if these like, if I try and put it on the end here, that's far too big. I can tell that already. Oh, what's this? A thermometric generator. Oh, what? This is so confusing. All right, you can tell I've obviously never built one of these things before. So this is obviously the design phase. Here, let's just try and put 2 of these guys up here, and we'll see if they collide at all. Here, let's just like put them neck and neck. Alright, and let's just try and drive this thing. Now, as you guys can see, got 2 inside command seats. That wasn't even English. I was like, we got 2 command seats. We have 2 command seats. We have ourselves a light up front, 6 nicely placed wheels, and if a wheel does in fact break on the surface, a Kerbal has like 100 wheels in his pocket. It is limitless the amount of wheels he has. And since we are at nighttime, this light will run out. But let's just turn that off for now so we don't consume all of our voluptuous power. Oh, it's draining by the second. All right, let's just extract these panels just to see if they interfere with each other. That looks pretty cool. Oh, look at this. This thing looks like a proper radar station. Sweet. Look at this thing. Now, that's probably going to fall off if we go down the road with it, but goodness gracious, look at this thing. It's like, oh, cool. This is like a command and control center. All right, so, whoa, this thing's got some nice little kick to it. All right, now we might want to put on like a radon engine. It'll give us some thrust, but it won't be too bad. So here, let me just try and ramp it with this thing. Do the wheels break? Oh, geez. Oh, my. Okay, we've lost a wheel. No worries, though. We are skidding. This is like Q-Up. All right, well, we can skid on this surface. That is a no-brainer. All right, so this is not working very well, but hey, the solar panels work. That is nice. All right, so that is our rover in a nutshell. But I want to perfect this thing. I want to spend some time making this the best rover it can possibly be. So we have sufficient power. We have sufficient staging for the people to sit. Now, let's see. What else can we add to this thing? We've got a lot of space behind here. Let's just add on another light, because it's always nice to know where we've been, just in case, like we're trying to back up and we don't hit anything. That would be very noobish. All right, so, all right, let's try and play it smart here. All right, just making sure everything is centered. That is not centered whatsoever. Here, let's try and center that up like so. Alright, that's looking decent. Okay, so we've got our command seats up here. But what else could we possibly put on this thing? Let's just see. I know we've got some like cool little radon engines. I know there's some really interesting contraptions I have. I also have a little mod installed that helps with this kind of stuff. But let's just do we need any RCS on this thing? That's a good idea. Huh. Let me see. There's this one radon engine though. I know of it. It's around here somewhere. Might actually be under utility. Here, let me take a look. Oh yeah, it's this thingy. It's the electric propulsion system. Alright, we could, or it's the xenon gas. I think this thing is just electric charge. But it does take a bit of xenon gas. Okay, so that has a really high ISP actually. This thing really tanks. Alright, here we go. Oh, are we able not, oh, we can't put this thing on, can we? Oh, it's like, that wouldn't look good. Hang on a second. Is there any way I can like put a docking node on the back of this thing for it? Actually, no, we are going to have to make this thing so it's able to dock onto our spacecraft when we plan to send it up, which I already have a design in mind for that as well. But let me take a look here. I really want to put like a nice little engine on this thing just in case. I mean, the rover is fine on its own, but having some thrust would really give it an upper hand. Here, there's just no way I can do this. Here, yeah, dang, I really wish I could do that. This thing has like no nodes on it. Here, let me see if there's anything in structure that'll help me out with that. Like, can I just put on like a little pallet right here? Oh my, that's a pretty big pallet right there, tell you what. That'll definitely be the counterweight, but that'd be a bit too much counterweight. Here, let me see. Where are the docking nodes? That's what I need to know. Yeah, I just want to like fiddle around, see what all stuff I can put in here. I could put some RCS on it. That might help keep us stable just in case. Like we go off a crater or something, it's always a good idea to have some RCS to see you through. So let's just like put two of these big boys on there right there. And these should be able to keep us good. But now we just need to have a monopropellant tank on board. Where are we going to put this guy? Alright, let's see. What is the smallest monopropellant tank that is offered? Oh, that is a pretty big one. I didn't think so. Actually, no, we could put it up there, but... oh, jeez, it's like the only other place we could put it is... wait, can we put it on top of these little wheels right here? Wait a second, hang on. I think I have an idea. If we can put stuff... if we can mount stuff on the sides right there, do you reckon we could... here, I want to try and find something. I don't know if they'll be able to step up right here without having like some little struts to help them out. Here, let's just see. We might have to put on a ladder. I think this is looking good for now. Honestly, I want to make sure because is there any way we can test a Kerbal on this guy? Let's just try. Can we crew it up? Let's try. Let's get Jebediah on the job and let's get Bill. Oh, we can't do that, I guess. Okay, that is unfortunate. So I think this thing will work for now, but we just need to find a little place to put an RCS tank. Oh, look at this. We've got like little RCS tanks. This could be the little counterweight. Actually, you know what? We can put it on the sides right here, I reckon. Here, let's see if that interferes with anything. That's actually looking... oh, that looks really weird. Hang on a second. Let's just try and get this to work. Alright, I think that'll work. Alright, let's try that out. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the wheels at all, and we can use RCS. Alright, so let's try this guy out, and we'll see if this will aid us in our efforts to get to the Mun and save our faithful friend. Alright, now let's just see if this will work out. Okay, so let's extend the solar panels just for show. Alright, there we go. Look at those guys. They are extending. Alright, let's turn on RCS. And these things have monopropellant in them. Yes, there's no doubt. Oh, wait, did the panels overlap at some point? I don't know. Alright, so this thing is looking good. And let's just turn on the RCS. Oh, wow, look at these things. These things like, oh, sweet. Oh, never mind. Oh, geez. We have lost a solar panel. We've lost some wheels. RCS is not. Oh, my. That is. Oh, geez. I don't. I don't think RCS is right for the job, actually. I wanted to have that little xenon gas tank on it. That would be cool. But I don't think there's a xenon tank that works with the same properties as these little circular tanks do. Here, let's just take these off for now. Let me go check that xenon one again, because I really want to use that one. It looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah, look, a little xenon container. Yeah, check it out. Now, if there's just a way where I could do this, because can I not mount it to the side? It has to physically have a node. Okay. Okay, so wait, can I just like put a little docking node right here? No, it does not seem as though I can. Man, come on, I just want to put a little node right there. That'd be so cool. Now, actually, no, I think this is looking pretty good as it is. Let me just do one more quick search for the thing I am looking for, just to make sure, because if it's possible, it'd be cool to put a little engine on there, just in case. This is like all the connectors, but I don't have a, maybe this adapter? Oh, that's a big adapter, never mind. JK Rowlings. Stack separator. Nice little, oh, goodness gracious, I've got no idea where the docking node is. It'll probably be somewhere that I've already passed by. I'll be like, you passed it already. I'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. But you know what? This is fine, honestly. This is just spick and span. All right, so we've got our 2 command seats. We've got solar panels, and this thing is good to go, I reckon. All right, so let's just save this name. This is going to be the MUN Rover Mark 1, and this is looking good. All right, so let's just save this guy up, and we'll have to, oh my, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so now let's just set this guy aside. Let's just put him over here. And now I reckon we are ready to get started on the rocket. Now I already have a design for the rocket actually in mind. Here, I'll just show you guys that. So let's just make sure this one's saved one more time. I think I've got it saved. Here, let me just check alphabetically. MUN Rover. There it is, MUN Rover. All right, so I've already got my Bill Rescuer Mark 1. And its name is actually Bob, actually, so I kind of got that wrong. Nevertheless, Bill, Bob, same thing. So here is the rocket design. Now, this thing is quite a behemoth. Now, let's just see here. This bottom part is part of a mod that I've installed. It's just a cool little engine. I thought it would really help out. We've got some nice little solid rocket boosters. And now I'm not really sure about this next stage here. This is looking to be a pretty tall rocket. Now, usually I have this main engine right here, this LV linked with 2 of these fuel tanks. Instead, I put in a nuclear engine, just trying it out. I'll probably like do a test mission with that just to make sure. And right about here, right when we were about to drop this engine, this would be where we would put the rover. Now, I'm not actually sure how I can like load in my other craft without it like getting in the way. Like, it'll move this craft for the other one, and I don't know how to make them synonymous with each other. So my guess is we'll have to recreate the rover and then strap it on, or just make this rocket all over again and then strap that on. It's not really a big deal, but just to give you guys an idea, I could explain all the staging, but then, you know, it's really simple. This is the part that lands, and, you know, it's got the engine and everything. This is how we get up to orbit. It's that simple, really. So here, let me see. Do I just have to like remake it like right here? I know if I could work that. Here, let's just see. We've got our draft, basically, so we're kind of just going off of a blank template, really. Here, we could just rebuild this guy and then try and ship it on. And here, let's just do a quick little look right here. Oh, geez, this is getting really awkward. Oh, I don't really like it, and it's starting to lag. That is no fun. But, you know, you think I get the idea, or you all get the idea, I really hope. So we get this thing up in orbit, and we go and save Bill. So, yeah, let's just go take a look at the space mapping, the Space Center, and we'll do a bit of preparation just so we can get an idea of how we're going to get there, where we're going to land, and all that great stuff. So, my guess, I really want to land on the MUN on the light side, of course, so we can see what we're doing and we don't have to worry about anything like that. So that'll require calculations in and of itself. So let's just take a quick look here, and then we will, here's say MUN Lander Mark 1. All right, so let's see where our boy is. Okay, so we've got him on in this big crater here. And let's just take a look. I think what I'm planning to do is I'll launch a rocket out here, and then we'll get into a sufficient orbit. And then we'll start declining that orbit until over here. Now, since it isn't a crater, these hills right here could prove a bit troublesome for our landing. But we'll see exactly what we can do. And we've got Bob Kerman stuck there. Oh, man, this is going to be tough right here. So I think that's exactly what we'll do in the next episode. I just want to make this nice little short episode to show you guys what's in the works. And then when we join back next time, we will, you know, go and say Bob. And it is going to be fantastic. We will reunite the family. We'll tell stories. Bob will tell stories of the MUN and all the data he's collected. And it's going to be fantastic. Now, I do want to kind of mirror something of the Apollo missions. So, you know, have an orbiting module and then have a descent module that goes down to the surface with the rover. Now, I could add that onto our craft, but, you know, that's all at the drawing board. But that'll really do it for this episode of Kerbal Space Program, everybody. Make sure to tune in next time for when we go and save Bob. The heroic Jebediah Kerman will go on a faithful mission to save his fallen friend. But that'll be next time, guys, and I'll see you all very soon.